All right, I'm going to just take you through day 4 of the strategy that I outlined like 4 videos ago. That was designed to get you as strong as fucking possible in the shortest period of time for whatever lift that you want to get better at. Give you an idea of what this workout would look like should you want to practically apply this information. Now, this is one of the simplest workouts yet. This is the integration day. Now, the purpose of this day is that even if you got better at lowering super maximal weights, lifting super maximal weights through a partial range of motion, practicing the lift with submaximal loads, or increasing the strength of the muscles involved in the lift, there's no guarantee that all that shit will carry over to increasing your capacity to showcase your strength under the conditions that you want to. So you have to practice doing the lift you want to get better at under the conditions that you're going to want to be getting better at it. That's the purpose of this day, to specifically practice the skill that is showcasing strength. Strength is a skill that is acquired through stress and repetition like everything else in life. So this workout is actually very simple. You're only looking for roughly 10 reps with 90% or a little bit more of what you could lift for one. So scale it up or scale it down based on your ability to do the work and the way you need to promote the response that you're there to get in the fucking first place. Now, the way you do your reps is up to you. You can do 10 sets of 1, 5 sets of 2, 3 sets of 3 plus 1 extra rep. It doesn't have to be 10. You can scale that up or scale it down based on the signs and signals your body is giving you. Rest as long as needed between your reps so that you could perform your reps to the best of your ability with the greatest level of focus, intensity, concentration, and effort as possible, because that's what you'll be rewarded for. And that's the workout. It's very highly intensive, high quality work. So after that, you got a day off, and since you have a day off, you can add one more isolation exercise for whatever muscle is a perceived weak link in the chain following metabolic stress parameters. That means high reps, slow reps to keep the muscles under constant tension, minimal rest between sets, not taking your sets to failure, not doing things that could prevent you from recovering from the work that you're doing, taking a day off, and then repeating the cycle. This is a concentrated loading cycle. So because the loading is so concentrated, you're going to only want to do something like this for 3 to 4 weeks, maybe 3 to 4 runs through the cycle, because you're training the same lift so frequently, even though it's different ways to promote various responses, the body's going to adapt relatively quickly because it's constantly being exposed to very similar stimuli. So the results that you see in the short period of time is just the body adapting to the work that you do. You're trying to force the adaptation, which is increasing your capacity to showcase your strength. But after a certain point, the body is going to be desensitized to this type of work. So it's kind of a blitz cycle that you would do to just see rapid increases, take what you can get from the cycle, and then go back to something a little bit more traditional. Lower the volume for the muscles involved in the lift so they have an opportunity to super compensate to the work that was done. And one of the benefits to doing something like this is everything else had an opportunity to resensitize to the type of work that you were doing before that it may became desensitized to in the first place. So those body parts might respond better to going back to a more traditional type of training depending on what you're training for in the first place. So that's an example of day 4 in the strategy. You like the information, share it, click the fucking button at the bottom, subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep bringing you the best information you're going to find as it relates to trying to build muscle or get stronger.